Hi guys, it's Karina, and in today's video, as you can tell my intro, I am blank-faced because I didn't want to give away the end result of this video, so I'm filming this intro before I even start anything. I'm going to be doing the how I did my makeup in high school tag. I don't know if it's a tag or if it's a challenge or if it's just a standard video. So I went back to my Facebook, looked at a bunch of photos of when I was in high school, and I saw how I did my makeup. It wasn't terrible, it wasn't crazy or anything like that. It's very simple, but it is a lot different than I do it now. So that is why I'm doing this video. Let me just show you guys a couple of pictures that I found. And let me tell you, going through all my Facebook photos, I used Facebook in high school a lot. So like any photos I took on my phone, any photos I took on my camera, I would upload that to Facebook. It's very different now. I like hardly use Facebook. But basically all the photos I took in high school are on Facebook. So it's kind of like a trip down memory lane, and it's really interesting. Let me show you some pictures. This first one is of my sister and I. This wasn't taken like at my high school because I didn't go to high school with her. She went to a different high school, but this was during the time period of when I was in high school, and it's basically how I did my makeup. So yes, this is that photo. As you can see, it's very simple. Clearly no face makeup on. This next picture is of my friend Brittany and I, and basically the same thing. So this last photo is of my two best friends and I. This is Erin on the right hand side, Carly in the middle, and then me on the left. Erin, I've been friends with her since 2nd grade, and then Carly, I've been friends with her since 5th grade, and we're still great friends till this day. The first thing I'm gonna do is just lightly powder my face. I didn't use any type of foundation. I didn't use any liquid foundation because, I don't know, I just really wasn't into it, and my skin wasn't terrible. And I didn't really need to cover anything up. Besides, I did have a little bit of redness if you guys saw in the pictures, but that did not bother me at all. So I'm just gonna be taking this LA Girl Pro Face Powder and then just lightly dust this on my face. I skipped out on concealer because clearly in all my pictures I was not wearing concealer. I probably should have, but you know, I wasn't thinking. So I'm just gonna like lightly tap this onto my face. Okay, our face is done. Next we're gonna move on to the brows, and if you guys saw in the pictures, my brows weren't thick at all. I never really had any eyebrows. My eyebrows are not like this because Leo, really? So my eyebrows aren't like this because I overplucked. My eyebrows have just been like this all my life. And what I used to do was just take a brown eyeshadow. This one's actually a brow powder. I just used like a standard single shadow. I believe it was from Maybelline. It's just like a brown shadow that looked exact same color as this, and just like some sort of brush. And I would just take it and just lightly fill in the edge over here. In the beginning of high school, I never filled in my brows. I actually didn't get my eyebrows waxed until my sophomore year in high school. I think it was the end of freshman year. But yeah, I never had my eyebrows waxed until then. But yeah, that's basically how I filled in my brows. I didn't fill in this inner part right here. Just filled in the outer edges. Oh my god, why did I do this? So now I'm just going to be curling my lashes. What I actually used to do in high school was I learned from YouTuber Xteener. I don't know if you guys have watched her before, but she used to use a, what was it called? Like a blow dryer to heat up her lash curler, and that is what I used to do in high school. Okay, so now that my lashes are curled, the next step that I took was I think I had like those e.l.f. eyeshadow palettes. Like I said earlier, I don't have anything that I used to have, but I did pull out my Naked original palette, and we are going to be using 2 colors from this palette because that is all I did. I just used 2 colors all the time. Leo's chasing his tail, so if you hear any, that's him chasing his tail. The 2 brushes that I used in high school were basically like a round blending brush that's kind of similar to this. It was more rounded, but it was very stiff blending brush, so it wasn't really a blending brush, but I thought it was. And I also used a flat shader brush like this one. Both of them were from e.l.f., but like I said, I don't have them anymore. So this one is the NYX number 13 brush, and then this flat shader brush is the E55 from Sigma. So the first thing that I would do is I would take the flat shader brush, dip it into a gold color. So I'm going to take Half Baked right here, and then just put this on the inner corner of my eye. And to this day, I love gold shadows on my eyes. But yes, this is what I did. I'd put it like on the inner half, and I wouldn't take it up too high. I would just kind of just leave it right underneath my crease. And then it was basically that fast. Then I'm just gonna take a shimmery like dark brown color, and this one is called Smog, with that blending brush, and pack this onto my brush and just place this on the outer corner of my eye. There was no such thing as a fluffy blending brush when I was in high school, or at least I didn't know what it was. You can't really blend anything out perfectly with this brush because it's too dense, but hey, this is what I did. It's what we're rolling with today. So that's what my eyeshadow looked like when I was in high school. Next, I would either take a pen liner, or I would just take the Revlon, oh, I forgot what it was. It was a Revlon liner, but it was basically like a, oops. It was basically like a small liner like this. Like the tip was really, really fine. And I would just use it to line my top lid. And I would stay very close to the lash line. Remember, there's no wing, so don't wing this out. So while I'm doing this, let me just tell you guys a little bit about how I got into makeup, when I got into makeup. I started wearing makeup maybe like my sophomore year in high school. Yeah, sophomore year in high school, but I didn't really get into like applying makeup until maybe like my senior year. So that's when I started, maybe like my junior and senior year is when I started like watching makeup tutorials. I used to watch, Judy was one of the first people I watched. I watched Purse Buzz, X-Teener, she was another one, and also Holly Ann Ray. So those were like the YouTubers that like I looked up to when I was in high school. Those are the first people I started watching, and yeah, I don't know, I guess after that I just kind of branched out and I started watching a lot of other YouTubers, and I finally got the courage to make my own videos. I didn't start making makeup videos until a while after I uploaded like my hair videos because I wasn't as comfortable with it. But yeah, I don't know, I just think it's crazy how long ago high school was and how long it's been since I uploaded my first video, and I don't know, it just makes me feel really old. So once you're done with that, oh my god, this is terrible. Once you're done with that, I am just going to put on some mascara because we are almost done. And I don't think I tight-lined my upper waterline at all. Maybe I did. I don't know. Probably should have. I'm trying to think of what I used to use. Oh, I used to use the Lash Blast from CoverGirl, the orange one, and I would always use a waterproof mascara because if I didn't, my eyelashes wouldn't stay up. Alright, so that is the finished eye look. I cannot believe I went to school like this. But anyways, next I'm just taking a blush. This is actually a blush that I used in high school. This is probably one of the first blushes that I bought from the drugstore, and this one is the L'Oreal True Match Super Blendable Super Blendable Blush in the color Barely Blushing. Oh my gosh, that was a mouthful. And just putting a little bit Alright, so that is the completed makeup look. I don't know if my bags were this bad in high school, but I definitely left them like this because I don't think I used concealer to cover anything up. But that is the makeup look, you guys. This is how I did my makeup in high school. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great either. I am going to attempt to give myself some crazy bangs that I used to have. Let me see which way my bangs were. Okay, so they were to the right. I think I switched them occasionally, but for the most part... Oh yeah, I did switch them. Yeah, I switched them occasionally just to give it more volume, but most of the pictures have it to the right, so... Oh my gosh, this is terrible. I'm gonna take the hair all the way from this side because this is what I did. Okay, so I'm just taking my hair, I'm just gonna pin it back because there is no way I'm cutting my hair right now because I don't want bangs. So my hair was actually like this, and I don't know how it focused in school because I can barely see, but this is what I look like in high school, and we're going to do a side-by-side photo right now. And this is how I smile. Alright guys, so this is the completed how I did my makeup in high school look. This is bringing back a lot of memories, and thank goodness for YouTube videos because I learned a lot from them. I learned how to blend, I learned how to do my eyebrows, I learned a lot of good stuff. So, with that being said, this was a really fun video to do, and I will never be getting things like this ever again in my entire life. If you guys enjoyed this kind of different video, let me know. I would love to do any more just like challenges or just fun videos for my channel just to kind of spice it up a little bit. And also fall is coming, or fall is technically here, but the fall videos are coming, so keep an eye out for those. Subscribe to my channel if you haven't already, and if you guys would like, you guys can take a look at my actual makeup tutorials where I show you how to get some looks that are hopefully a lot better than this one. And also, I'm coming out with an uploading schedule, so I'm still trying to get feedback on what days I should upload, so leave that down in the comment section below. Leave your video requests down in the comment section below, and thank you guys so much for watching. I love you guys, and I will see you in my next video.